The release of Avengers Age of Ultron coming to theaters on May 1st, or this upcoming Friday, I've decided to dedicate this entire week to blockbusters. Yep, I will be doing top 5 from today until Friday to dedicate my love to the blockbuster season. Now, I was going to do a video yesterday, but due to technical limitations, I'm going to release 2 videos today. And the first of those videos is going to be the top 5 worst blockbusters of 2010. Now, why 2010 specifically? Well, 1, this year was really shitty for blockbusters, at least in my opinion. And 2, it's the 5th anniversary of 2010, so why not? The movies that will not be making this list is Clash of the Titans. For one reason is because it did not reach the blockbuster season criteria, which is between May and August. But still, that movie's really shitty, people. Don't go see it. And Marmaduke won't be on this list because simply I haven't seen it. Alright, people, let's get started with number 5, which is The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Oh, you remember that sketch in the movie Fantasia about where Mickey Mouse summoned all those brooms to collect water for him, called The Sorcerer's Apprentice? Well, imagine making a movie based off that, starring Nicolas Cage. Pretty forgettable, huh? Now, is there going to be this or The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan? But then after realizing about that movie wasn't that bad. This, on the other hand, Sorcerer's Apprentice, it's just forgettable and bland, boring. Everything you don't want out of a summer blockbuster. Alright, number 4 is Shrek Forever After. Now imagine yourself, it's 2010 and you've seen the first 3 Shrek movies. And you're expecting that the 4th one will be amazing, right? Wrong. This movie is just... They felt like that they said, screw you to the Shrek fans, and they just decided to do what they want and make up a bunch of bullshit, and it's just... It doesn't work out very well, and it just leaves me thinking, just don't do another Shrek film. Just please, don't do another Shrek film. That's how much they fucked up this movie. Alright, number 3 is Grown Ups. Now you're thinking to yourself, White Rice, why is this movie only number 3? Well, to tell you the truth, this movie is number 3 because wait till you see about number 2. But this movie, yeah, it's terrible, people. Kevin James, David Spade, and Adam Sandler, they are just awful in this movie. The jokes are terrible. The pacing is bad. There's absolutely no story. The only decent person who's funny here is Chris Rock. But just, oh God, don't see this movie, people. Alright, number 2 is Iron Man 2. Now, for all you hardcore Marvel fans out there, especially me of the movies, I mean, like I'm a big Marvel movie fan. This movie was just a disappointment. Not only that, but it was just bad. I mean, after seeing the original Iron Man in 2008, I was expecting something great for the sequel. What did we get? We got a cliched villain. We got an absolutely annoying story. You know, I mean, it felt like Tony Stark was douchier than ever, minus the comedy, and this was not a good sequel, people. It really wasn't. But the number 1 worst summer movie of 2010, at least in my opinion, it is The Last Airbender. Well, if it wasn't Grown Ups, it was going to be this movie for sure. Yeah, people, this was probably no surprise to a lot of you. This movie was absolute shit. M. Night Shyamalan just took a beloved Nickelodeon franchise and just ruined it. I mean, you've heard all the complaints before, but I'm just going to say this again. Just, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Just, this movie was so bad, people. And it represents everything wrong with Hollywood blockbusters. They mess up the source material, they get poor direction and poor acting, and they expect people to, like, for people who haven't seen it to actually believe in it. Just people, if you're going to watch something based off something, just either read the original source material, or just, get to know the universe pretty good. Well, until again, people, this is White Rice signing off, and stay tuned for my next countdown, top 5 most disappointing summer movies I've ever seen. So see you around, people. Bye.